Tyreek Hill, he's made some noise too. This is the guy that departed from Kansas City, went and got the bag in Miami, swore up and down that Tua was going to be just as good as Patrick Mahomes. And now here he is. Look at this quote. There's a lot of things that I need to reassess about my career. This is the first time I haven't been in the playoffs. I mean, I just got to do what's best for me and my family. If that's here or wherever the case it may be, I'm opening the door. I'm out, bro. It was great playing here. But at the end of the day, I have to do what's best for my career. All right? This is Dolphins head coach Mike McDaniel. He says, I was informed that he was unavailable right before a drive. I was not informed that it was a new injury. There were guys on the field that were competing. We were trying to win a game, so my focus was there. We will see how the next couple of days progress in convos with him and I. There's two things going on here, CC. Number one, you Tyreek Hill, you depart, you go get the bag in Miami, you swore up and down that the Tua Tagovailoa was going to be as good as Patrick Mahomes. Very stupid thing to say. Kansas City has won 2 championships without Tyreek Hill ever since. He hasn't won a playoff game. He hasn't really done that. Secondly, you see the Twitter handle right there. He superimposes his face on Antonio Brown's body. So clearly he's telling you that's where his head is at. Number 3, he ended up pulling a something like that dude Campbell for San Francisco did a month ago or so when he walked off the field. Didn't want to play for the team, didn't want to enter the game in the third quarter. Tyreek Hill essentially did that. The only difference is he stayed on the bench. He didn't go inside the locker room. This is egregious stuff. What do you make of it?
Well, I'm not going to correct you, but I'm just going to let you know as far as what happens on the sideline. Now, Tyreek Hill, you and I, we got places here in Florida. I go to a lot of Dolphins games. I follow the Dolphins. So he's had a knee problem that he hadn't complained about all year. And when you go to a Dolphins game, after he makes a big catch or something, typically he comes out of the game. Now, I've watched him every year in Miami. No year has he been banged up as much as he has been. What typically happens in a situation like this, they're scoreboard watching. They're watching the Denver-Kansas City game. The Denver-Kansas City game starts to go sideways. Oh, man, we ain't got a chance. Guess what I'm not really getting ready to do? I'm not getting ready to get hurt out here playing for nothing. All right? I've been putting myself in harm's way all season. I'm getting ready to check out, and my teammates.
Well, then why just say that? Why not just say that? He didn't say that, CC. Why not just say that?
Because I don't believe he's as good with the media as I am. He's very, very young, very, very emotional. He's got a lot of other stuff going on that he didn't realize the long play, because that's a professional decision right there that people understand. Your teammates and stuff understand how much you've been sacrificing, and that whole look like AD, man, I take exception to that, because to me, I don't know where AD is as far as his mental health, to be able to mock it, to be able to try to put yourself in the same light. And then also I see them 5 kids, and I hear that you got more than 5 kids. I see 5 kids in the picture on your headshot and everything. It should be about them, man. Like, they're going to always be able to go back and Google today and what their dad was doing. So be careful what you put out there, man. A lot of this stuff is permanent, and it's not about you. So he's still got plenty of good years of football left in him. He's a very, very explosive player, but I don't know why certain wide receivers towards the end of their career, they decide to blow up places as they decide to transition to a new home. Going to a new home, there's nothing wrong with that. But there's a way to do it, and there's a way to handle your business and handle your affairs, and he's not handling that the right way.